You know, years ago, I got hit by a car. I was walking across the street and I felt something bump me and I looked and, oh, it's a car and it's moving. And it's not stopping. Okay, this is interesting. It was weird, the things that go through your mind at a time like that. Because I saw Keanu Reeves. Remember that scene? When the truck was running over him and he managed to grab hold and he crawled on top of it and he went in the back and knocked the guy out. And that scene went through my mind and I thought, that's not going to happen today. So I just said, Jesus. And when I shouted, Jesus, the guy screeched to a halt. But by then the damage had been done because I had actually literally grabbed the front of the truck and I was screaming, stop, and he was still driving. And I couldn't hold on. My coat was slippery. And I let go and I fell and I rolled into the street and I looked and he was still coming. So when he stopped, I was like, thank God. And he was so shook up from it all. But I was sharing with them, I ended up in bed for 1.5 years after that. I was literally disabled. I had ruptured my patella tendon, which is the thing that controls your whole leg. And I keloided on top of it, and I had to have 3 surgeries. I had to learn to walk again. They said I'd never go up and down stairs normally. I'd never wear heels again. And I said, the devil is a lie, because I'm not giving away my shoes. And, but it was a very difficult year in my life. But it's weird because, it's almost like when you're going through things, don't you feel cocooned by the Spirit of God? It's like, it's not as horrific as you think it is in your brain. Mentally, your brain thinks one thing, but your spirit feels another thing. And I had this great peace throughout the whole thing. And God just loved on me through people so much. They took shifts. My friend took shifts. And they came and they fed me and literally carried me from place to place. And it was just the most amazing outpouring of love and support. It was very, very humbling. But in the midst of that, while I was in bed, because I am a happy sanguine and my attention span is like, I was so bored, I finally took up my mentor on finishing the book I had started 3 years before. And of course, the rest is history. I stand before you now because of that moment in my life.